morning to you and welcome to the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. Of course, you know this particular program is designed to talk about various issues affecting us as Nigerians and as Avians. Thank you so much for joining me on the platform this morning. My name is Ginika Olwaha. Now, the crisis in political parties appear not to be abating as the parties gear up for the 2023 general election. In Abia State, the Action People's Party APP and its governorship candidate Mascot Uzokalo have actually approached the court, the Federal High Court here in Umuahia, seeking the disqualification of the APC governorship candidates Ikechi Emenike and Uchoga for not observing the directives of the electoral law in nominating those candidates. While APC have also accused APP of trying to scuttle its bright chances to win Abia governorship election in 2023 by their former members going by that particular court action, which they have actually instituted against the party. Well, that will be the focus of the platform today, the pinnacle of all discussion. Thank you so much once again. My name is Ginika Olwaha. Let's take a breather to bring you the political update. When we come back, you meet my guest. Stay with us.
This is Political Update. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has denied doctoring and backdating documents to accommodate the nominations of Ahmed Lawan and Godswill Akpabio as senatorial candidates for the 2023 general elections. INEC also said it is yet to recognize any of the two personalities as a senatorial candidate. Mr. Lawan, who is the current Senate President, and Mr. Akpabio had both contested in the All Progressives Congress presidential primaries, which was won by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The former member of the National Assembly and chieftain of the Labour Party, Victor Ume, believes that the issue of no structure for his political party to win 2023 presidential election is incorrect. Ume, in a monitored interview, said the structure is all about the people, which the supporters of its presidential candidate, Peter Obi, are building across the country. He said the process now guarantees credible electoral process that cannot be compromised.
It's only when rigging was the order of the day that you put your trust on your structure, where people will be intimidated, ballot boxes will be carried away, voters will be intimidated, all sorts of things can happen, and you maneuver the election to who you want. The Beavers machine, which is now the anti-rigging machine in town, has made it impossible for you to determine the outcome of any election, except the voters. So anybody who is hoping on structure to manipulate this election in 2023 is not in tune with the realities on ground.
Chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Senior Special Assistant on Revenue and NG Cares implementation to Governor Ikechi Emenike has stormed the party for the Young Progressive Party (YPP). In his letter of resignation to the Afugri Ward Chairman, Igboanam confirmed that he has joined the progressive train of the Young Progressives Party (YPP), citing crisis in Abia PDP as reason for his decision. He was formerly special advisor on grassroots politics to Governor Ikechi Emenike. That was Political Update. I am Wisdom Thomas.
All right, thank you so much, Wisdom, for that update. Now, like I told you, we will be looking at that particular issue rising from the Action People's Party here in Abia State and its governorship candidate, Mascot Uzokalo. They've actually approached the court, Federal High Court here in Umuahia, seeking the disqualification of the APC two governorship candidates, if I may put it that way. I'm talking about Ikechi Emenike and Uchoga. They are the respondents in this particular suit. But we are looking at that particular crisis between APP and APC. Now, joining me virtually is the APP Admin Secretary, Mr. Chukwuemeka Adile. Thank you so much, Mr. Adile, for joining me on the platform this morning.
Good morning, Ginika. Good morning, Nigerians.
Okay, you have actually approached the Federal High Court in Umuahia, seeking the disqualification of the APC candidates. I understand it was APC candidates, governorship candidates, Uchoga and Ikechi Emenike, as well as the House of Assembly members. What made you approach the court on this particular issue?
Thank you, Ginika. Let me first of all clarify the issue on who are defendants in that matter. It is the national INEC, the APC as a party, High Chief Ikechi Emenike, Dr. Samson Oga, Uchechku Oga. They are the defendants. Where the House of Assembly came out is really where we sought the relief. I think relief So number 5, that was only where we mentioned the House of Assembly. And I've directed our lawyer to make amendments to remove them. They are not part of this suit because they are not defendants.
Okay.
Let me clarify that issue first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what actually is the problem? You are not a member of the APC. You did not actually participate in that particular primary election, which you are alleged was did not follow the due process as directed by the electoral law. So why did you approach the court seeking the disqualification of these candidates?
Well, we based whatever we did on the electoral law that is guiding the process. It is not just a political gimmick. We approached the court to interpret some sections of the electoral law because we need to strengthen our institutions and we need to make our democracy work. First of all, the 2 candidates from fast before us did not comply with the electoral law by virtue of section 84.125b and 8 of the electoral act 2022 as amended. The defendant is not allowed to conduct 2 modes of primaries at same time to produce 2 different candidates for the said primaries from the same primary. So we find out that if we don't do this, it will affect our party directly. If their name appears coming, it will affect our party directly or indirectly if we allow this anomaly to stand. Because 1, they will not benefit from their error. They are not supposed.
How do you mean you are going to benefit from their error? In what way?
I said they will benefit. They will benefit from their error. They made a mistake. And they want to eat their cake and have it back. You can't. We only try to tell the court, interpret the sections of the electoral laws for us.
Okay, Mr. Ikechi Emenike, you know that there are other parties who are also having this kind of issues. Talk about Abia, the other people. So why are you so particular about APC? You focus so much on APC because it's assumed, in fact, the allegation is that most of the APP members are aggrieved members of former APC. So why didn't you look at other parties? Why do you concentrate on APC? After all, other parties are having similar issues.
To the best of my knowledge and to the best of our knowledge as a political party, we are not aware if there is any other party in Abia State that has this kind of a problem. And if you are aware, you can inform us. We are not aware.
Now, you said House of Assembly candidates of the APC were initially there, and at some point you decided to remove their name. Was it because of the backlash you received from these House members?
No. Not at all. We are not afraid of any person. We are not afraid of any person, and we can go 100 years with any person that comes to challenge whatever we are doing that is within the Constitution. You see, if you look at the originating sermon, the people that we added that are defendants, like I said earlier, are the INEC, the All Progressive Party as a party that sponsored those people, the High Chief Ikechi Emenike, Dr. Uchechukwu Samson Oga. That were the defendants in this matter. Where the House of Assembly came, that was an oversight, like I said earlier, was on where we now, the short brief. That should be number 5 of the short brief, which was an oversight from our lawyer, and I called him and said these people should be excluded from the matter, not out of fear, not out of anything, but because they are not initially planned part of the people we are contesting their destiny. Because it will tell you we are not after, it's not a witch hunt. They are free to go about electoral campaigns. We don't have any issues with them. And we don't have any personal issue with any governorship candidate of any political party. But what we are saying is, let the right thing be done. Let the law take its rightful place. We are strengthening the electoral process. This is part of it.
Okay, your governorship candidate, Mascot Uzokalo, was initially a member of the All Progressives Congress in Abia State. At what point did he disagree with the APC and decided to cross over to APP and form that particular party, and is now going against his own former party?
Let me correct this. Mascot Ozokalo did not form APP. APP has been in existence before now. And Mascot Ozokalo left APC for personal reasons. Personal reasons. And you know that political party has an ideology. At any point in time, you can change your ideology. So his interest is now found in APP. That is so simple. He did not form APP as a political party. Let us strengthen this. APP is a party that has been existing for a long time. It's across Nigeria. So it's not just in Abia. It's a national party, if I may say so, like any other political party. And Mascot Ozokalo has the right to associate with any group of people or persons at any point in time. And in the course of pursuing his political ambition, he has the right to move to any political party that he feels. After all, political party is a vehicle to a destination. We should all bear that in mind. So that is why.
Okay. Mr. Delay, I just want you to hold on a bit. Let us listen to what Ben Carlo, a member of the All Progressives Congress and a member of the National Assembly, his reaction as regards to this particular suit which you've instituted against his own party. Take a listen.
I'm sure that those who went on that voyage of ignorance, lack of knowledge of the law, especially the new Electoral Act voyage, I don't think they are well educated. And the expectation of the Electoral Act, in law we call them meddlesome interlopers. They are on the frolic, they were on the frolic of their own, trying to meddle into the internal affairs of another party. The Electoral Act says it's not your business. You should face your lane. If you're not a member of a particular party, you should not be involved in issues about their primaries. An exercise in futility and a distraction, a disgraceful distraction to water down the impact of APC, my House of Rep constituency, and that of...
Well, Mr. Chukwuemeka, I'm sure you just heard what Ben Carlo's reaction was like.
Yes.
He talked about you being an interloper, meddlesome interloper in that particular issue, especially where it affects the APC primary. You never participated in that primary. Now you want to involve yourself in a party you know nothing about its activities.
Well, I wouldn't want to join issues with Ben Carlo on that issue. He has right to his personal opinion. Let him hold it to his heart. And you can't determine. That is, if he says we don't have, let them allow the court to take its due process. We've not gone to the street to demonstrate. We've only approached the law court, which is the right place.
So
let them allow the law court to do its work. We don't want to go into media judgment with any person or join issues with any person. That is why we went to court.
Now, so many people believe that with such distraction, or rather such suit you are instituting against the APC, you're also distracting yourself maybe to focus out of 2023 contest.
Not at all. We are not. We are focused because the lawyers will handle it, and there is not a distraction to any person. They have their lawyers to handle those things. They'll go to their campaign. It's the lawyer's duty to go to court, not the campaign organization. We are focused. It's not a distraction. Anybody that says the suit is a distraction is only trying to play games.
Did you have any intention of probably stepping down the suit, just like you did in the case of the assembly members who you say are not part of that particular suit?
Not at all. Not at all. We have approached a court of record that has jurisdiction over the matter. You see, people shy away from doing the right thing because of fear. But we as a political party has come to make things right. We are doing all these things, Makodim Magia, not just for ourselves, not just for today, but for tomorrow. Because we don't just believe it's just for the next election, but for the next generation. Because we know that the right thing should be done. Let nobody panic. If you say you've done the right thing, it's your party affair, let the High Court decide. Not doing a media judgment. We don't believe in that. Let the law court do its work.
Okay. Let me sincerely thank you, Mr. Chukwuemeka Adile, the APP Admin Secretary in Abia State, for joining us on the platform this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you have him there. That was the APP Admin Secretary in Abia State talking about Mr. Chukwuemeka Adile. He has given his own side of the story as regards to why they actually approached the court seeking the disqualification of the APC candidate in Abia State. On this program, we will be looking at other parts of this particular issue. Talk about some people that have been alleged to have a hand in this particular crisis. I also understand that there are some group of people that say that the former governor of Abia State, Dr. Oju Okalu, who is younger brother, is the candidate of the APP, has a hand in what is happening in APC. But we'll find out from his media aide. I'm talking about Honorable Maduka Okoro, who joins us virtually now this morning. Thank you so much, Honorable, for speaking with me this morning on the platform.
Good morning, Ginika Olwa. Good morning.
Okay, so you're aware of this particular issue. You're a member of the All Progressives Congress in Abia State, APC, and your party have been dragged to court again, especially against your governorship candidate, Ikechi Emenike, and probably Uchoga. You have two governorship candidates now in Abia State. Now, they said that your principal, Dr. Oju Okalu, has a hand in this particular. Some groups of people are alleging same. How true is that?
Well, I love the word you use, alleging. So it's an allegation. There is no iota of truth to what they have said. But be perceive me, we are happy in what we are doing. Our matter is in the court of law between Dr. Uche Samson Oga and High Chief Ikechi Emenike. We are waiting for the court to decide. Whatever they decided, because the party is supreme, we are going to toe the line. The Senator Oji Uzokalo is not bothered about that. What we are bothered about is the activities, the positive activities that we are doing in Abia North to uplift the lives of the downtrodden, to uplift the lives of the common folks. We are working every day. Oji Uzokalo is giving dividends of democracy, practical dividends of democracy, realistic dividends of democracy. That is what we are bothered about. We're not bothered about lawsuits from anybody or from any quarter.
Okay, last year, your principal, Dr. Oju Okalu, actually supported his younger brother, who was at the time the House of Representatives candidate for Abia North and Abia South. He supported him all through. Could that support have been translated to what we are seeing today in APP, probably supporting him to become the governor?
Well, first of all, we must remove sentiment and politics. Distinguished statesman, Senator Oju Okalu, supported Scott Okalu not because he is his blood brother, but because we're in this same political party. APC went out to support Mascot Okalu, but because he's a big fish. Because the Europe of Africa, anything Oju Okalu does, people tend to read different varied meanings into it, be it positive or be it negative. It wasn't a personal thing that the mascot Oju Okalu came out to represent Ndaba, Abia North, Abia South, but it didn't work out the way we saw it. If it was personal, if we were to have been personal from Oju Okalu, I think we got the wherewithal to forestall that election, to turn that election around, whether it be violent, whether it be by tsunami, would have done that, but we didn't do that because the party, we believe in the party, we believe in supremacy of the law, we believe in the people, and we believe in democracy. And that is typical Oju Okalu for you. If we had wanted to disrupt that election of Abia North, as at the time that mascot Oju Okalu came out, we would have done that. It would have been a chicken change for us. But Senator Oju Okalu is not a violent man. He's a man that believes in democracy. He's a man that believes in democratic process. And that's what transpired. So we want to tell people that the fact that Ginika Oluwaha might be my brother doesn't mean that I have to agree with him, doesn't mean that I have to disagree with him. Oji Uzor Kalu is a strong human being, despite the fact that by filial responsibility, he has a relationship with Mascot Uzor Kalu. Mascot Uzor Kalu has his own political ideology, and that is what he's following. So we are not bothered about Mascot Uzor Kalu. We wish him the best of luck. The party wishes him the best of luck for leaving us. We are going to the field. It's going to be APC and others. That's what the fight is going to be. We are not bothered about APP and whatever they want to do. We have our candidates. By the grace of God, the court will decide who our candidates, our governorship candidate will be, and we are going to toe the line. And we are going to work so hard to make sure that APC becomes the leading party, that APC becomes the party to talk about. We are going to do a turnaround, though. Ginika, we are going to do a turnaround. We are going to see a vibrant, vigorous, versatile campaign.
Okay. When you're talking about a vigorous campaign in APC, up to this moment, your principal, Dr. Oji Uzor Kalu, has not taken sides as far who is he supporting. You have two governorship candidates in APC today. So on whose side is he and why?
Well, like I said before, Senator Uzor Kalu is a man who believes in supremacy of the party. He has been loyal. Going by the presidential primaries, if Oji Uzor Kalu, the distinguished senator, does not have loyalty towards APC, I think we have the wherewithal to leave APC. We have the wherewithal to form another political party or to join another political party. But he said, politics is not do or die affair. We stomach everything, but loyalty to the party. That is what we believe in. Now, today, we're not going to say anything because we have matter before the court of competent jurisdiction. The court will speak, and we will listen to the court. And we will do the needful, and that needful is to be loyal to the party. Whatever that is decided, be it Dr. Uche Samson Oga or any other person, we are going to follow the rule of law and whatever decision that they will emanate from that court of competent jurisdiction. So that is the position of Senator Oji Uzor Kalu.
So are you saying that your principal, Dr. Oji Uzor Kalu, is now supporting his younger brother, who is in APP, to become the governor of Abia State?
He doesn't need to support Mascot Uzor Kalu. Mascot Uzor Kalu has his own modus operandi. Mascot Uzor Kalu is a man. He's a man that is totally different from Senator Oji Uzor Kalu. Now, what we want to do is to make sure that we let people throw away sentiments. People are building sentiment. Now, if you look at it, by Oji Uzor Kalu's feat, when he was governor of Abia State, he performed extremely well. So if you are going to have Mascot Uzor Kalu that want to surpass what Oji Uzor Kalu did, so it. Now we are copying a presidential system of government from the United States. When you look at the history of America, today, the man who is governor of New York took over from his father. His father was mayor of Mario Cuomo, was mayor of New York City, became governor of New York City. Today, his own son took over from him and became mayor and became governor. Now look at George Bush. We had George Bush Sr. that was president of United States of America. His son, two sons, became governors. The Bush was in Florida. Texas was George Bush Jr. George Bush Jr. went from becoming governor to become president of United States of America. Let's look at Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is the wife of Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was president of United States of America. The wife also vied and worked so hard, nearly won the election. So what are we talking about? It's only Nigeria. And I say, when they are over Abia, no, it's not. Look at the content of the content of that individual, the character of the individual, not about his color, not about Mascot Uzor Kalu height. We have friends that left the APC. What about I myself? I have my friends. I have people like people that went from APC, my party, to go into Labour. We have people that are leaving their party to go to different political parties. So what is the big deal about Mascot Uzor Kalu being the flag bearer of APP? If we Abians think that Mascot Uzor Kalu has what it takes, he doesn't talk like Senator Oji Uzor Kalu. He talks his own way. He doesn't walk like Senator Oji Uzor Kalu. He walks his own way. So what we have to look at the individuals. Look at the individuals. Okay. People should not judge Mascot Uzor Kalu because by nature, by God-given grace, by divine intervention of God Almighty, they came from the same womb. What is wrong with that? Let's look at the character of individual. That's what we are doing today. You are seeing political upheaval turning around in Abia. Look at the two young people that are in Look at the Labour. Then look at Jinja Wusiebe, left his own PDP, going into a different party. Look at Senator Abaribe, left PDP and a different party. Look at my very good friend Okorafor, the boy is good. He left APC, my party, and joined APC. Look at my friend who is Chinasa. Chinasa.
All right.
And he left APC and went to Labour Party. So I'm not bothered. We are not. What we are bothered is the people of Abia. What we are bothered is the people of Abia not. That is what Tozi Okalo is bothered about. We are not bothered about mascot Tozi Okalo within the governorship. If it, so be it.
All right, the media aide to Dr. Tozi Okalo, Honorable Madukokoro. Thank you so much for speaking with me on the platform this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ginoko. Let's keep hope alive.
Okay, well, that's the situation here. We've heard from the APP side. We've also listened to Tozi Okalo's side. Probably we'll get across to the member representing Isukwato State constituency at the Abia State House of Assembly. Don't forget, he is also seeking a return ticket under the platform of the APC for Abia State House of Assembly. Don't forget, initially, when we listened, he said, on the suit. They were also part of that suit, but at some point, they've been removed. But we will take his own side of the story when we return from this break. Stay with us. All right, welcome back to the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. We are looking at that APP suit seeking the disqualification of the APC governorship candidates in Abia State, talking about Ikechi Emenike and Uchoga. Welcome back to the program. Now, I have joining me virtually again the member representing Isukwato State constituency at the Abia State House of Assembly, talking about Honorable Barrister Emeka Okorafor. Thank you so much, Honorable, for joining me on the program this morning.
Good morning, my brother. It's my pleasure.
Okay, I'm sure you've heard that the APP, the Party Action People's Party, have actually approached the court seeking this the disqualification of your governorship candidate of your party, the APC. And initially, members of the Abia State, or rather the APC candidates for APC 2023, they were also part of that suit at some point, but I heard that they have been, that particular aspect of that suit has been expunged. But are you also worried with this kind of suit against your party?
My brother, there's nothing that you will not see in Nigeria. As for me, I would have said the person who franked that originating someone is not a lawyer, but it's somebody I thought. So I won't say he's not a lawyer because I know he graduated from Abia State University and was called to Nigerian bar. But in Nigeria, anything goes. It's laughable that one mushroom political party decided to intrude into the internal affairs of another party. People who did not participate in the primary of a particular party is taking out the route against another political party. I mean, it's just unheard of. But in Nigeria, anything goes. I've gone through the originating summons prepared by a lawyer of APP and filed at the Federal High Court. And I simply laughed and said, well, they just want to leave their time and to some people who want to have as many cases to keep themselves busy. That's the way I look at it. It's just a busybody suit and nothing more.
But from what they
ordinarily, I would say he's dead on arrival, but he's even dead from the place it was franked.
No, but they said that your party did not follow due process in electing your candidates. You have two candidates now, Uchoga and Ikechi Emenike. Is that true?
My brother, I want to believe, and I think I have heard on the program of Flow FM when I published the list of candidates for APC.
I'm talking about the suit. It has the two candidates.
Yes. That's why we have just one candidate.
Who is?
Of governorship candidate. As it stands today, Ikechi Emenike is the candidate of APC. And the party has done the needful by forwarding his name to INEC. So we don't have two candidates, and it's not possible. It's a legal impossibility to have two candidates of any given party for one position. It's a legal impossibility. It's not possible in law to have two valid candidates for one position. No. In one political party, no. So you can't attempt such impossibility.
So what do you think about why you yourself and other candidates of the APC running for state assembly, why were you dragged into it initially and now they decided to expunge it?
Well, they are trying to create awareness that there is a party called APP in Niger State, because people are not aware that there is such people masquerading as members of such party. So they just want to create awareness. It's just like going to the marketplace, carrying a megaphone and shouting, "Yeah, I am." That's exactly what they try to achieve. It's very unfortunate.
Is it correct to say that some aggrieved members or former members of your party are actually behind the suit?
Yes, certainly. If you look at those who masquerade as members of APP, they've not tendered even their registration with APC. And they are being funded by PDP.
Like who and who?
Like who and who? Like their candidates and those who blow whistle for them.
So the governorship candidate of APP has not resigned the membership of your party, the APC, as we speak today.
Let him exhibit his letter of resignation to his ward chairman. There is no such thing. He's still using it to negotiate with a director general of a federal agency. That's what he's negotiating with him. Unfortunately, it's not working. He has not tendered his resignations of membership of APC to his ward chairman in Iberi. He has not.
Who else has not done so?
The purported governorship candidate of APP. He has not resigned, and he's still negotiating with that ticket to see if he can get a position of a DG of a very lucrative agency at the federal level.
Are you saying that he has plans of coming back to your party, the APC, probably after the election?
He has not even left the party. He's still there.
Anyway, well,
they are being funded by PDP. Quote me anytime, any day.
Why do you think so?
So that the vote, you know, Abia North is APC and APC is Abia North. So the PDP wants to see what they can do to distract and to divide and to shorten the votes coming from Abia North. It's all about politics. PDP is funding it 100%.
Why do you always point accusing fingers at PDP each time you cannot probably handle your own internal affairs in APC and other parties? You always accuse PDP.
I'm not saying PDP has committed any evil. I'm not saying so. It's part of politics.
No, why I'm asking is because don't you think these people that you're accusing now are actually aggrieved and not necessarily be funded by PDP?
Aggrieved over what?
Over issues in your party and the rest of them.
I don't know if in every political system and in every political party, especially a ruling party, people certainly be aggrieved. But there are mechanisms, there are channels of resolving such. It's not by forming another party or joining another party. And your membership are still members of the other party. If you want to leave and you feel you can no longer be accommodated in the party you were before, why don't you just leave? It's normal. You can go and come back. Atiku has been in PDP, went to AC, from AC went to APC, from APC back to PDP, and he's the candidate of PDP right now. So there's nothing wrong if you want to, prostitute politically. Fine and okay. But you can't remain with one leg on this place and the other leg on the other side.
That's
the problem. I'm not saying that PDP has done anything evil. It's possible if you have the chances to create problem in another party, you do it. It's not prohibited by law.
All right.
But if these people are aggrieved, because to the best of my knowledge, the gubernatorial candidate of APP contested the election just a year ago and was given the ticket and got the support of the party. So I don't know. He was the candidate in 2019. Was the candidate in 2020 or 21 again? So I don't know why he should complain. And his complaint is that probably he has not been given the DG of that parastatal. Remember, his brother is the chief whip of the National Assembly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know where he has not been accommodated.
Okay.
And you know for sure that he did not buy form for any position in this for 2023 election.
All right.
He did not buy and was denied.
Honorable, so many people believe that the Senate Chief Whip, Ojus Okalo, is actually supporting his brother, Mascot Okalo, even when he's in the APC. Can that be correct?
Well, it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
Why do you think so?
That is not impossible.
Yes.
After all, it's his brother. It's not impossible. And I know that his brother really cannot take certain decisions without consulting him. Sure. So it's not impossible.
But in politics, of course, you know of anti-party activity. So if actually he's actually supporting his brother, don't you think it amounts to anti-party?
Well, that's what it is. It's not that it amounts. That's what it is.
Anyway, let me sincerely thank you, the member representing Isukwata State constituency at the Abia State House of Assembly, Honorable Barrister Emeka Okorafo, for joining me on the platform this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. Well, there you have everybody. They've spoken. What's your own take on this matter? We're talking about the APP Action People's Party. They've actually instituted a suit against the APC governorship candidate, Ikechi Emenike, as well as Uchoga. What do you think? The numbers to call are 08081826949 or 08116052949. You can also send your SMS on 09065108289. This is the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. Hello, good morning. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, welcome.
Mr. Adeneka, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Henry Enyoko, calling from Umo Gelentega in Isialangwa North.
Welcome.
Mr. Adeneka, to be very honest, this is a wonderful country, Nigeria, where almost everything goes. Now, this very party called APP, if you look at them, and from what we have had so far, they are made up of people that have left APC. If we look at them structurally, can one not just describe APP as aggrieved people's party?
That's not the name. The name is Action People's Party. That's the name.
That's my coinage.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking with us. Thank you so much. Hello? Okay, the numbers are 08081826949 or 08116052949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Geneva.
Good morning, welcome.
I'm calling from Oman.
Okay.
Well, let me just make it clear that Abians are no longer interested in political parties. I think we are becoming wiser this time, and we are no longer interested in who is supporting who among the political leaders, because I know all of them are fighting for their own selfish interests. We have our PVCs, and we have our individual persons who are more credible and more competent. So I believe the most competent person among all of them that are contesting will definitely win today. Somebody who will fight for Abians and see for the welfare of Calgary. That is my take this morning.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Hello, good morning. Okay, the numbers again are 08081826949 or 08116052949. You can also send your SMS 090 08065108289. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Honorable Chief Okoronkwe Mokomas. I'm calling from my life place.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to comment on the issue of Mascot Ozaka and the APC. And then, Mascot Ozaka did not have any single right to go to court with Ikechi Emenike or their political party.
Why?
So,
Why?
Yes.
Why do you say
Why?
that? Yes.
Because it's not his party, and it's not his party, and he's not contest the election in that party. He don't have any fair right. What Mascot Ozaka is supposed to concentrate on his own political party, which APP, yes.
Okay.
So he don't have any single right. He want to distract.
Don't you think when you are aggrieved you can hold on? Hold on. Don't you think now? Hold on. Don't you think when you are aggrieved you can approach the court?
Hello.
I am saying that if you say that Mascot does not have any right to approach the court, and I'm asking you if you are aggrieved on any matter at all, don't you have a right to approach the court?
And this, yes, you have a right to approach the court.
So why are you now denying him his own right?
The matter does not belong to Mascot because Mascot is not a member of APC.
That matter is in court. Allow the court to decide. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Benita.
Good morning. Welcome. Okay. Go ahead.
Mascot has a right to carry the case to court. Now, let me tell you something now from my relativism and a philosophy committee. We need good economy and social conservatism and predestination to our people. So, APC crisis, whether they disqualified Ikechi Emenike and Ujaga, we don't care. Our concern is that we are going to vote a leader that has the intellectual capacity, moral sensibility, especially in relation to human principles and dignity, a leader that can work things in a logical and harmonious way. So whether they are having a problem with APC or APP, we don't care. So that's all I have for you.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's go over to our Facebook page. This one is coming from Momuso Akuchie. He said the APP chieftain that filed a suit against APC gubernatorial candidate should be sanctioned for being an interloper. Honestly, his action is what I attribute to academic exercise and busybody. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, I am Pastor Sadi Carlo Emetic.
Okay.
Representing from Isubu Consortium.
Welcome.
What I want to say is, as much as what is going on in APC is very bad. Because this is what people like us has been shouting, but all to no avail. But the way they are going, I don't see them governing Abia State come 2022, no matter what come next, unless they reconcile all the aggrieved members among them. And also, coming to include Ojus or Carlo in all this mess is not encouraging. They should leave Ojus or Carlo out of whatever thing that is happening going on between PPA, APP, or APC. And please, again, let me ask you, please, this Thursday program that Robert Koko normally do, when did he stop? Please ask me. We have not been hearing from him for some time. Okay. What is going on?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Brigadio.
Hello?
Issue of APC. I am Dr. Kwendabia.
Okay.
My name is Obama. Issue of APC in Abia. You know that Ikechi Emenike is the problem of APC in Abia. Because of Ikechi Emenike in Abia, Alexoti left the party and come out. Some people in APC left the party because of Ikechi Emenike. And the two, Ikechi Emenike funded by the state government to describe the intention of APC in Abia.
Do you have evidence to this claim you're making?
I have evidence on the floor now.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for calling us. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning, welcome.
Welcome.
Go ahead, what's your name?
My name is Maneka from Macaulay Street.
Okay.
those who are blaming mascots for taking APC as a party in other states to court for invalid primary elections don't have any justifiable reason to blame him. After all, he's a concerned Nigerian. Somebody took two people to court for certificate forgery. Somebody took Atiku to court for not being a member of being a Nigerian citizen. Somebody took P2B to court for one or two reasons. So there is something wrong if mascots should take APC to court for conducting invalid primary in other states.
Okay.
It's just that people have their own views, respective views.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Brigadier.
Hello, welcome. What's your name?
I am the Obama now. You got my line.
I think you've made your point. Why don't you allow other people to cut?
I didn't finish my topic. You just cut me on line.
Okay, just finish up. You have 30 seconds to do that.
So, the national chairman of APC knows everything by a former acting national chairman. So, the problem of APC in Abia, Ikechi Emenike and each other cannot solve the problem.
Okay, all right.
Only two of them come to
all right.
and dialogue.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, the chief correspondent. Don't take a guy for it. Calling from equal of the
Okay.
Yeah, the most impressive part of it this morning is that they've been doing a needful by engaging these people to at least they are not telling us those who have already messed and those that are expected to mess at this time around and the ones who will perceive the mess. Yes, here in United States, I want to tell you, I want to remind us here in United States, the United States people, they have now qualified this party and the other party we know. We are seeing them as an unconvinced party with individuals, especially those ones flagging the gubernatorial aspirants. We are seeing them as people who cannot, they have nothing to offer here in other states, and other party we know. Then I want to say this again. You know that what you are talking about now is the idea and the manifesto. These are them to come out to retain also their manifesto APP. They are not distracting another people's, they are going to another party, distracting them. Then if so they should come out and tell us what is the idea. That means all those things are not there. So the APP themselves, they don't have anything to do. So they better go arrest and allow those unconvinced party. We know that they are going to be forced coming to the train. So either here now you're talking about party. You're talking about party who are all the to give us here in United States. That's my humble take. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Now to our to our Facebook page, Zeka Elvi said the daily and unending war, including tsunami and disagreement within the Abia APC, is here to be abated and settled amicably between themselves, and yet another party has decided to drag them to the court. Honestly, this is very laughable, and as it stands right now, I hope Abia APC can withstand impending doom and catastrophe that is looming and hovering over their heads. The earlier they put aside their childish acts and put their houses in order, the better for them, unless they are not interested in participating in next year's gubernatorial election in Abia State. We are watching with keen interest. Thank you so much, Ezeka Elvis. Chine Dumo Kafo said, the people cannot be deceived again. Abians are now looking beyond political parties to consider the antecedent, credibility, and competence of candidates contesting. APC is working towards their collapse in Abia State. Let's see how it goes, okay? Thank you so much. Let's see if we can take some calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Gileke.
Good morning.
Who's calling from Mumbai?
Welcome.
The problem of APC in Abia State, to me, is ordained. I saw this coming for a long time. Then Mascot Carlo, the APP candidate, taking APC persons to court. I still believe that the senator, chief whip of 8th Senate, are supposed to talk about the issue. In as much as he was one of the parties and chieftain of APC in Abia State, he is supposed to talk about that issue.
Okay.
Because it's part of APC. But you've seen the because it's a brother, it's a team of a brother and brother. But they won't talk about it. And somebody accusing the state government of sponsoring mascots or what is happening to APC.
No, nobody accused Abia state government. He talked about PDP.
Okay, PDP sponsoring APC.
Yes.
How can Abia state government are still looking for money to pay the people that are
PDP, not Abia state government. They are two different things. The person said it's PDP that is sponsoring the crisis in APP and APC
PDP
too.
in Abia now.
Yeah. PDP in Abia, not Abia state government.
The key person with now PDP in Abia state is the governor of the state.
Okay, thank you so much.
So I don't think they can do that.
All right.
Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. This one is coming from Nduka. He said, I'm canvassing. Okay, this one is not for us. Okay. Jonathan in Bender Road in Umwa, he said, the petitioner does not have the right to petition Emenike and Uchoga because he is no longer a member of APC and as such should not interfere into the affairs. Okay, thank you so much. Kanu Zomba said the case is dead on arrival. He's not a member of APC. Okay, that's your thought. Well, I think this is where we are going to leave it. Okay, let's see if we can, if we have some time, we can, okay, we cannot take more calls. We're actually out of time. Thank you so much for listening. The show returns on Friday at 10 a.m. Sincere thanks to Wizzy. Wizzy, thank you so much. Nedu and Stanko, thank you so much. My name is Ginika Oloha. I'll see you again on Friday. All right, Wizzy will see you on Friday. God's willing. Good morning.